A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Hot Wheels Hilarity Special Delivery. As you can see, we got ourselves a little haul here consisting of another 5-pack as well as some more singles, including a few new models for 2019. And so, let's get to it. The first model we have here is a 71 Plymouth Satellite Wagon. That's a pretty nice looking color scheme, a gold color, and it actually feels a bit heavyweight in my hand. I don't know how bad that's going to affect the performance of it on the track. Here we have ourselves the Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, a 2019 model. Looks pretty great for a car from a Disney movie. For a 2019 model, I'd say I got myself a good find. But here we have a much older model known as Speedosaurus from 1994. Has itself a nice teal green color Stegosaurus. And this car, I don't know how well it could do on the track with that big of a dinosaur sitting on it. Next up we have another 2019 model, Tricera Truck. It's also in a teal shorted color with a brownish underbase. Next up we have ourselves another Batmobile, which is yet another 2019 model. You can see it's in blue color, and I don't know exactly what Batmobile it is or where it came from. Here's another older model. This is called Hyperliner. And wow, does it look great just for a silver van. It is printed out with SWAT decorations and whoops. And it just looks nice. Now we have ourselves the Street Beasts 5-pack. From the 5-pack we have ourselves Buzz Bomber. This model here, you can move the wings up and down. Dragon Tail. This model here is in green, and I thought that it had moving parts too. Here we have Piranha Terror in blue and orange. Here we have Turbo Turret in red. And guess what? The turret itself can actually move, though. I might need 2 hands for that. And last but not least, we have ourselves a white Diesel Duty. And I'm going to set them down, then I'll be right back with a layout to test these cars on. Welcome back. So as you can see here, this is the little layout that I set up to test these cars on. As you can see, it's actually pretty basic considering how small it is and how compact the size of this layout is. But it does feature the new launcher, a non-kicker loop, a high banked curve, and a turn kicker. So we're going to test all these cars on here, and we're going to find out if they will succeed in the basic performance ratio. First, we're going to send down Cruella de Vil. Oof. Sometimes I like to send them down backwards if they fail once too many times going forwards. Well, either way it didn't make it, so I'm just going to set any card that fails will be set over here. Let's try Speedosaurus next, and it appears that it doesn't even fit in the launcher, so I'm just going to use my hand to propel it. It might actually make it. Too fast. Whoa, would you look at that? As you can see right there, Speedosaurus is just staying in the blue track, but it actually counts because in the area between the orange and blue track where the connector is, that'll count as a pass. Let's try Hyperliner next. Well, the curve's a problem. Both the curves and a loop are a problem, no doubt because it has a little low front end on it. But I just found out that there's a switch underneath. You can remove Hyperliner's body, and it exposes a roll cage. It's much lighter now, as it turns out, when you remove the body. I don't know, you probably could make it because it's much, much lighter without its body. Well, it was pretty close. Let's try it again. Set, go. Wiped out the loop. Apparently my hand doesn't really make a difference, so I'm just going to put the body back on and then just have it sit next to Cruella de Vil. Let's send down Diesel Duty. Failed in the curve. Didn't hit the turn kicker hard enough. So I'm going to give it one more shot. Here we go. Nice job. Now we have Dragon Tail. Great job, Dragon Tail. He made it to the very end. Piranha Terror. Now it's Buzz Bomber's time to shine. Successful. Let's try the Batmobile. Also makes it to the end successfully. Triceratruck. There's another successful model. The 71 Plymouth Satellite. Oh yeah, I knew its heavyweight would be a problem. It can't even go through the loop. Well, that's car number 3 that failed. Lastly, we have ourselves Turbo Turret. Eight cars managed to make it to the end and pass this test, 3 of which did not. But that's okay because the majority of which has managed to overrule the amount of fails. So anyways, that is all for this part of Hot Wheels Hilarity Special Delivery. But stick around because there's going to be more to come.